So Google Drive is a great place for us to store our files, our photos, our spreadsheets, all that sort of stuff. Whether it's been shared with us or we've created ourselves, we can access all of that stuff through the Drive app on our phone. So let's take a look here. I've got my phone, and right away I'm going to go ahead and launch the Drive app. Now, when I hard press the app, immediately I get a search option. So that's actually really, really handy. If I tap search right away, it's going to kick me into the app and take me to the search spot. So if I don't know where this is to begin with, this is the fastest way to find something. So if I'm working on my mobile apps document, I'm going to type mobile, enter, and there we go, mobile apps lesson. I can hit that. It's going to kick me out of Drive technically and throw me into the Docs app if I've got that installed, and I can start working with that document. At the very top left, you'll see the word Drive actually, and that's because I can actually tap that now, and it's going to kick me back into the Drive app. So with that going, if I just hit the X here and I get back out of the search features, when I first launch the Drive app from fresh, I'm going to land on this priority page. Now, you may or may not use priority on the desktop, but the gist is that it's all the stuff you've recently accessed or recently touched in some way, or even just read. So this is going to be things that I've created, things that other people have created, that's shared with me, all that kind of stuff. And then while I'm looking at all of that, I can go to the next option here, Workspaces. Workspaces is also part of the priority page if you're on the desktop, and if you've created workspaces, you'd be able to access those files quickly as well. So I've got a VoIP one and a device one in this case. And the next tab over at the bottom here is your shared stuff. So if you know you've got something that was a shared file, then you can quickly go there and start scrolling and find the thing that the person just shared with you. Now, the one I use the most, if you just know what you're looking for, is the last one. That's your folders. And you can go ahead and start scrolling through those, and you're going to be able to see all of your folders in your Drive account. You're going to be able to open those and take a look at them. Now, right now, I'm seeing all of my files listed. If I go into, say, something like my pictures folder, though, here we go. There's my pictures, and I've got a bunch of different folders in here for pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and click on wallpapers. It's an easy one. Wallpapers. So I've uploaded a bunch of pictures here that I use sometimes on my computer, but they're not always named in the best way. So in order to avoid wondering what I'm tapping on, basically, if we come to the top of the screen, in the very upper corner there's a cluster of squares that I can tap on. And it's going to bounce me back and forth between what's called the thumbnail view or the list view. So by going back to the thumbnail view, now I can actually see what these different files all look like, and I can scroll through and find the one I'm actually looking for. And if I were to keep it on that view, and I'm looking at documents, I usually get an actual look at, I'm in a pictures folder, here we go. There we go. So some of these are documents, and you can tell right from there whether they're forms or spreadsheets. I can actually see and view all of those. So it's handy that way to be able to see all of that stuff and actually know what's going on with all those different files. So there you're able to use your Drive app on your phone and quickly find or search for any of the files that you might be looking for.